It's awesome. Yeah.
Good afternoon. We're here today to talk about Operation Safe City. But before I do that, I would like to start off by thanking all the fine men and women who have chosen to dedicate their lives to service to our community. Thank you, and once elected mayor, I look forward to serving alongside you moving forward. Crime and public safety are important issues every mayor in America has to be concerned about. They're especially important here in Tuscaloosa. All you have to do is ask, and people in Tuscaloosa will tell you they are concerned about the recent uptick in crime across the city. I've asked, I've listened, and I've heard the people speak. The people have legitimate concerns about Tuscaloosa's public safety, and I have a plan to address their concerns. I have a vision for Tuscaloosa. My vision is Tuscaloosa as a great city, a safe, secure city that people want to come to work, live, worship, and raise a family. But my vision of Tuscaloosa as a great city cannot become a reality without a strong professional police force that's second to none. My vision for Tuscaloosa can't become a reality without firefighters and emergency medical personnel who are the best trained and best equipped in the state. My vision for Tuscaloosa can't become a reality without a 911 center that does an outstanding job with the dozens, if not hundreds, of crisis calls they receive every day. And once again, I say thank you. I have a vision for Tuscaloosa, and I'm here to talk about how I plan to make that vision a reality once elected mayor, starting with today's focus on public safety. Public safety isn't just a matter of hiring more police officers and making more arrests. True public safety is a process and partnership that involves the mayor and city council, the police chief and his officers, law enforcement and first responders from our surrounding municipalities, our own Tuscaloosa firefighters, our emergency medical services and 911 center, the local courts, the prosecutor's office, and equally as important, our citizens, and when needed, a close integration with emergency disaster management services. As mayor, I will stand alongside our existing public servants tasked with the responsibility to provide a safe and secure community. And together we will attack crime head on. We will do this with the best trained, best equipped, and best led officers in the state, if not the nation. My vision of Tuscaloosa as a great city cannot become a reality without a strong professional police force that's second to none. I plan to work with every first responder chief or department head to see that immediate needs are met, long-term goals are supported, and my vision for a safer, more secure Tuscaloosa becomes a reality starting on day one of my administration. As mayor, I'll make a special effort to increase the levels of coordination and cooperation between the TPD and Tuscaloosa Sheriff Ron Abernathy and his deputies, as well as other surrounding law enforcement agencies and vested stakeholders. As mayor, I will work with our city personnel, community leaders, and stakeholders in every district, in every neighborhood, to foster more trust and cooperation between our police and first responders. I'll do the same with the mayors, their leadership, and the first responders in our surrounding communities, because public safety doesn't stop at a line on a map. I'll be putting my full plan on my campaign website at Houston for Tuscaloosa later, and I will invite you to read it in its entirety there. However, I want to spend a few minutes discussing what will be the cornerstone of my plan to improve the safety and the security of every citizen of Tuscaloosa. I believe that all of our efforts to give Tuscaloosa the world-class public safety we deserve can be summed up in one word, and that's REACT. REACT stands for 5 critical areas that will be a focus of our efforts beginning on day one of my administration as your mayor. REACT stands for Rapid, Effective, Aware, Cooperative, and Transparent. And this is how we're going to approach public safety when I'm serving this city as your mayor. First, our response in every situation must be rapid. Every citizen in every district must know that when they need help, it will be there as soon as humanly possible. I will work with every facet of our emergency and safety system to make our reactions as rapid as possible while upholding and or raising the high standards set by our current public servants. Our responses must be effective. We have to be certain that all of our first responders have the best training and best equipment we can provide for them, and that they are trained to work with each other. The citizens and their counterparts from Tuscaloosa County and our neighboring cities to give the appropriate assistance in every case. Our personnel must be aware of the realities of modern life and the challenges we face today. Not 50, 10, or even 2 years ago, but today. The way we do this is by making ongoing education, training, and professional development a priority and actively supporting our personnel in receiving this education and training. Our responders must be cooperative, not just with their counterparts from other cities and the county, but with our own communities and citizens as well. As your mayor, there will be no higher priority for me than encouraging and working with the police, first responders, and the community in order to build mutually beneficial and more engaged and trusting relationships. Finally, and most importantly, our entire system must be transparent. There must never be any question about our fairness, our funding, or any facet of how any employees or departments of the city of Tuscaloosa operates. I will be front and center of this with an open door policy for the mayor's office, and will invite every other chief and department head to do the same. And if and when we find problems, our investigations and solutions to those problems will be not only timely, but transparent as well. So there will never be any question as to just how things are done and how the taxpayers' money is being spent. Tuscaloosa is truly a good city, but I want it to be a great city. In a few days, I'll be having another press conference like this one to discuss my complete plans for this city and how I plan to move it forward. But today, our focus is on public safety. As I said, my full safety plan will be online soon, and I invite you to read it in its entirety. I hope I've given you enough to make you want to read more and general idea of what you can expect from me as your mayor. We can be great if we're willing to make the effort. I think we can. And I think many of you are just as ready for this greatness to happen as I am. We've been doing okay, but I think we deserve better than just okay. That's why I'm running for mayor and why I'm asking for your vote on March 2nd. Thank you for your time.